Go ahead, Fraser. Are you a Muslim?
Yes, I'm a Muslim.
Is Allah is a smart God?
That's the thing I want to ask. Like, what's your proof of that? Because I don't really see what you're trying to say, really.
What? I don't understand. What? Is Allah?
You're saying that.
Is he a smart God? Is he a smart God?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Yes, I want like proof that why are you saying that he isn't?
because you know, when you say he's a smart, okay, you have to know to tell me how you discover that.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong or right. I'm just asking for like proof of why you think this way.
No, I'm not saying any. I'm asking you for the proof. How you know he's smart? You said he's
Yeah,
smart.
I'm not saying he's bad.
So you
I'm not saying
you are
he's
saying
smart.
he's stupid?
No, I'm not saying he's stupid either.
Okay,
I'm not saying it. I just want.
let me ask you. I have a cousin. He always make up stories. But you would tell me if he's smart or stupid. He said that his grandfather, when he died standing for a year and nobody noticed. He was dead for a year. And nobody noticed that he is dead because he was holding a stick. And then after 1 year, the termite, they ate his stick. Do you think his story, my cousin, do you think his story is smart or stupid?
It's stupid.
Why you are saying so? You are insulting my cousin.
Because he's making up stories.
Why is it stupid? What's wrong with it?
Because he's making up a story that doesn't necessarily exist.
Like,
Look, I'm just asking for proof.
how you discover that his story is stupid? Why you are saying so? The guy who was holding a stick, isn't it normal to hold a stick and nobody will know that you are dead if you are standing for a year holding a stick? You never saw people dying for a year standing and nobody noticed?
I don't understand what?
My cousin grandfather, he died and he was holding a stick. Because he was holding a stick standing, his wives, he have 4 wives, all of them, nobody noticed that he is dead for 1 year. And you say this is stupid. Why?
Because he was holding a stick. Wait, there was a person. Wait, I wasn't listening really.
He is dead. He is dead. He died. He was holding a stick standing, like he's holding the stick with his hands. So in the ground, he's standing. So he died when he was holding the stick standing. And then for a year, all his family, they go in and out and nobody noticed that he's dead because he was standing. And then one day, after 1 year, the ants, they ate the stick, the termite, and then he fell down. And then they noticed that he is dead. You say this is stupid. Why?
Because it doesn't make sense. How can someone just stand for that long with the stick and nobody noticed that he's dead?
Because
it doesn't make sense at all.
Because simply he's standing.
Yes, but how can you stand while you dead?
He's holding a stick.
But it doesn't make sense. Like, how can someone be dead and be asking to stand up with a stick?
Okay, so if I'm holding a stick, how in the world you will know I'm dead? You know, I'm holding a stick standing. So you enter the room, you look at me. Okay, he's standing, so there's no way he's dead.
I mean, how can I stand in one place for that long and no one notices I'm dead?
He can stay because he is simply like, he like to stand for all. He play yoga from time to time, you know. So he stand for a year. So what the problem? He did not go to the bathroom. He did not go to eat. He did not go anywhere because he liked to stand. You know, don't you see there's stories about people who they stand asleep and walk sleep. You know, you stand asleep, so who care? So they come to the room. They say to him hello. He don't answer. They thought he is alive for 1 year because he's holding a stick. And then when the termite, they ate his stick and then he fell down. Still the story for you is stupid or smart now?
I mean, it's smart, but also at the same time, not necessarily.
My cousin now is smart?
He's not necessarily. Look, wow, what's the point you're trying to make? I don't get.
Well, if my friend, you said to me the story is so stupid, you make fun of it, but this is a story in the Quran. In the Quran.
This is a story in the Quran.
Yes, in the Quran.
For real?
Yeah, in the Quran, it says that Solomon, he died standing holding a stick, and you said it doesn't make sense, and etc. And I agree with you. So, what kind of God he come with such a story that nobody noticed that he is dead until the termite they ate the stick. So what do you think?
Can you
Is
show me the
Allah
story?
so
Can you show me the story?
is Allah now smart or stupid?
Can you show me the story?
Here we go. This is the Quran, chapter 34, verse number 14.
That's it.
Yeah. So the guy, he died standing, holding a stick. Nobody noticed that he is dead because he's holding a stick. Enter the termite, they ate his stick.
I know about the story.
But you said it's stupid.
Yep.
So yep, you said
I'm
yep.
just jealous.
So now are you saying Allah
I'm
is
just
stupid?
look, I'm here because I'm living. That's again about to leave Islam, so
Oh,
I just
okay.
want to know what's again your perspective on this whole thing. You
So
see?
you decide to leave Islam now or not yet? Or you will hold the stick?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not necessarily safe for me to just leave
Why not? Why don't leave? Leave.
because I mean, my father will kick me out.
Don't worry, just take his stick. He cannot die standing. You know, take his stick and run away. Then he will not be able to do anything. You know, just go and find
I
where is the
just want.
stick. Huh?
But wait, Christian Prince, is there not like examples like this in the Bible, like stories like this that just don't make sense? Is there not stories like this in the Bible too?
Yeah, in the Bible, Solomon, he died for 10,000 million years holding a stick. Yeah. I mean, what is that story? Just Muhammad fiction stories. Muhammad is a crazy man. He claimed that this is his God, told him this is story. And the one who's talking now is Allah, supposedly. So we cannot even claim Muhammad is making a mistake. The one who's talking is Allah. This is Quran. So what do you think? Is Allah stupid or smart?
So wait, things so wait, things like this have never happened in the Bible.
No, no. It happened to me, by the way. Once I died, but this is a long time ago. I died.
Okay,
Why you are
okay.
laughing? Just respect my death, man. This is my funeral. So anyway, I died, and because I was not holding a stick, they noticed right away. I'm just being honest with you. I was not holding a stick.
Okay, look.
So they noticed I was dead.
Okay.
So they took me and they,
Wait, sorry, wait. I just
I
wanna
have
ask.
I have
wanna
a
ask.
contract. I have a
wanna ask.
contract with the flower. Yep. I want to tell you a story. You don't want to hear my story?
No, I don't want to hear your story, man.
Okay.
I want to ask a question.
All right, go ahead.
Have you heard of the people mentioning that there's different versions of the Quran?
Yeah, there's tons of even Muhammad himself. He
Is this
said even
is this necessarily true? Is this necessarily true? And how is there proof of this? What evidence do you have of this? What proof do you have of this?
even Muhammad himself, he said Allah gave him 7 Quran.
Okay, I want to see this.
And Muhammad, he claimed that his people will not be able to understand the Quran if it is written in one way, which is very stupid to say.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
let me see this.
Yeah, there's tons of reference, not only one. You want with a stick or without stick? We have we have hadith with a stick. We have
Leave
hadith
the
without
stick
a stick.
example alone.
Let us stick.
Leave the stick example.
Let us stick to the stick story. Okay. So here you will see Muhammad. Each time the angel he came to him, he said to him, I seek burden from Allah. My people are so stupid they cannot understand the Quran. I want more. So Allah gave him the Quran a second time, second Quran. And Muhammad, he kept asking the same until the Quran became 7 Quran. Because his people are so stupid they cannot understand the Quran if it's written first time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, 6 times, until it's 7. What is the 7 Quran?
Okay. I see. So there's a friend of mine who I'm trying to convince that there are different versions of the Quran. How do I show them this?
If you go as an example, in the Quran, it says, this is just an example, easy example. I'm using it always because it exists in English. You can read it. So in the Quran, it says that the sun run to a fixed course. the sun run to a fixed course. والشمس تجري لمستقر لها. Chapter 36, verse number 38. So if you go to Ibn Kathir, open chapter 36, verse number 38. Ibn Kathir.
Okay.
Verse number 38. You go down here to the bottom, you will see that the Quran of Ibn Mas'ud and Ibn Abbas is different from the Quran of Hafs, as an example, or Uthman. It says here, وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍ لَهَا, and the sun runs to its fixed course. But in the Quran of Ibn Mas'ud, as you see here, this verse narrated by Abdullah ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, and Ibn Mas'ud and Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, they recited the ayah as the following: وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لَا مُسْتَقَرَّ لَهَا, and the sun runs with no fixed course. So which one is correct one? The one it says with fixed course or with no fixed course? See here, it says the sun run with fixed course. See it? So
I see.
here it says no fixed course. This is contradiction. It can't be the same. This is not the same. So which one? This is not just this is not dialect. Like Muslim, they claim it's about dialect. No, it's a lie. It's totally different reading, and can conflict each other.
I see. Okay. I want to ask, on you saying that Muhammad is crazy and all of that, why do you say that?
Muhammad is not a crazy. Respect yourself. He is the most smart Arab. He's my cousin. I was telling you about my cousin. You say Muhammad is crazy? He's my cousin. That's why he takes shower with dead dogs and women blood from garbage. Like
Wait. Why say? Wait, repeat what you said.
huh?
Repeat what you said, please. He takes shower with what?
He takes shower with dead dogs and women blood from from menstruation and garbage. He have a hobby. He like to take shower with dead dogs. What the problem?
Please, can you show me the dead dog things, please?
Yeah, here it says here. Look. Here. You see here, he is doing ablution with it. Muhammad, he claimed that water is always pure, nothing make it impure. My cousin, what you can say? We have to stick with the stick of my cousin. So people, they were wondering why he is mentally ill, and why in the world he is taking ablution. He supposedly now he want to be clean to meet Allah. Read. Can you read it for us?
Yeah, I can read it. It was said, "O Allah, Messenger, shall we use the water of Buddha well to perform while it was in which menstruation carries flesh of dogs and Adam Allah said, indeed, water is pure, nothing makes impure." Okay.
Do you like to do that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, don't forget to take the stick of your dad with you, because you have to beat the water with the bugs in it, with the rats. So this is Muhammad, obviously mentally ill. There's no way human being he have a mental capacity. You know, like he would do such a garbage. You know, he himself is taking shower with it, because ablution is preparing yourself to prayer as a form of a shower, purifying yourself. How you purify? You know, how you purify yourself with such a stinky, I mean, dead dogs, not only, you know, it's garbage thrown in it. Dead dogs, women blood from and Muhammad, he claimed that water is always pure. Who in the world?
Wait, go back to that. Go back to that. It says what? Just zoom in again.
Which one?
Okay, yeah, I wanted to see that more clearly. Wait. I passed my prophet when I was performing wudu from the well of Buddha. I said, "Are you performing wudu for me when you stone?" And he said, "The water is not made impure by anything."
Yeah. Be
Wow.
honest with me. You are a Muslim. You do that from time to time.
No, 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 but I do not do these things.
I can't. I can't. I
This is the
can't. I
problem.
can't. I can't believe you. I can't believe you. How I know?
This is the
Uh,
pro-
well, this is your prophet. You're a
this is,
Muslim. You are a Muslim. You are a Muslim. Ah, listen. Huh?
I
I
I
will
just
bring the
told you
stick of
that.
cinnamon. I will chase you with it if you don't confess. You are a Muslim. How you take a
I just
shower?
I just brother, I just told you that I'm considering leaving because this is the problem I'm having. That
Well,
there are too
why you
many
want to
things that
leave?
we are
Look, this is
discovering.
hold on. According to scientific study, there's a very well-known scientist. His name, he's a Japanese. Yama Aido Lai Yama, very well known. Remember the name. Yama Aido Lai Yama,
Mhm.
Toyota, Suzuki, Honda. He said that according to scientific proof that water have dead dogs and women blood from period and stinky garbage can make you be smelling so good and stay healthy. See, we just gave you scientific proof from a very well-known scientific scientist, and by the way, his last name is Trump. You know, so Muhammad he gave advice to all Muslims to take shower with dead dogs and women blood from rags. But not only the blood, even the rags is there. What the women they use these days, guys? What they call it in English? What they call it? Those things they use it, women.
What?
The things they put it for the period. Tampon. Like the governor of
Pads,
the
faux
the
pads,
the governor
faux pads.
the one who was going with Kamala in election. He put tampon in the children in the boys' bathroom because he himself is a homo. Because they bleed, you know,
Okay,
they
okay.
bleed and they leak. So listen, it was said. Oh, so is Muhammad is a smart person or what? What do you think? Be honest with me.
What else makes you say he's a dumb person? Wait, yeah, what makes you say he's a dumb person? I get you saying he's unhygienic. What makes you say he's a dumb person?
He's dumb.
Yes, what makes you say he's
You,
dumb?
you want more proof of
Your
dumb?
cousin. Yes, I want more proof of this because this is really shocking to
Okay.
me.
I asked my cousin who is he teach he teach about science, you know. I
Mm-mm.
told him where ice coming from. Do you know where ice coming from?
Isn't ice coming from water?
Yeah, but
Freezing water?
how it work? How it happen? Like when we have hail, you know the hail,
Excuse me?
the hail, you know the hail,
No. The
the
hair. What?
hail, the solid like those balls. They come from the sky. They hit you in the head. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, hail, hail. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
get it. Sorry. Yeah, hail.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
How those things happen?
I don't know. I've always wondered.
According to a liar, he said that this is when the rain is coming, it goes through very cold air, and that make it become ice. Do you believe in that?
You said what?
According to those liars, the scientists, they say that this is when the rain comes through very cold air, that rain become ice. Do you believe in that?
Okay. Yeah, that does make sense.
It doesn't make sense to my cousin. According to my cousin, in his Quran, Allah he sent hail from mountains in heaven. So Allah have mountains. He break from the mountains hills and he throw it at us. All right. So the Muslim they try to fix it. They says he sent down from the sky hail like mountain. False. Here is the correct translation. Or are in heaven mountains of hail where he sent down hail. In Arabic it says clear. وَيُنْزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مِنْ جِبَالٍ فِيهَا مِنْ بَرَدٍ. So he sent down from the sky from mountains in heaven hail. Is that dumb or smart?
But there's mm. Yeah, okay.
So what do you know any snake walk in their belly?
Any what? Snake walk on their belly?
Snake
No, I
snake
don't
they
think
walk in their belly or they creep?
they creep. They don't
Well,
walk.
here in the my cousin in the Quran says that they walk. Yamshi. The Muslim they
Can
try
you
to
show me
fix it.
this?
The Muslim they try to fix it, so they say here creep. But in Arabic it says Yamshi 3 times in the same verse. The,
Wait,
Mu- the Muslim
does that?
look
Is
how
that not?
look how the Muslim they lie in the translation. So the first Yamshi, which mean walk, they translate as a creep because this is for the snakes. The second Yamshi, it's a walk. Look, it's coming walk. The third one is coming walk. So they lie about the first one to fix the Quran
I
because the
really
Quran
believe this.
because the Quran used the word Yamshi. Are you
I
leaving?
see you, brother.
Are you leaving
I want
Islam
to
or
ask
not yet?
about.
You still don't want to leave Islam?
No, not like. Nah, I'm trying to learn about Christianity before I join you. You see.
I don't. I'm not asking you to join
Well,
Christianity now. I'm asking you want to leave Islam.
it's a difficult question, eh? It's not
Why
something.
is
It's not
difficult?
something I can just leave.
My friend, relax.
I can't.
Are you standing, holding a stick? Sit down, sit down, sit down, and think about it. Why in the world you want to stay as a Muslim with such a stupid? It's not even convincing for kids. If you say to your son, "There's a guy, he was dying, standing for a year, and nobody noticed," and your son is 10 years old, he will laugh at you, right?
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
we
you
know
will.
that a human being, his body will, he will smell like second day. He will smell. You can't even stand when you are dead. you know.
Understand?
You have to put steel like steel bars inside the guy to make him stand because simply he cannot his body cannot like when we stand we have a command from the brain to hold the muscles in certain way so we can stand. There's no way somebody die he's still standing because simply your body is not one piece. It's not about balance. It's about your body cannot make it. So all the do you know do you watch cartoon? Seriously, do you watch cartoon?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I watch cartoon. You know what? Don't cartoon is more decent. Like there's many cartoon is more decent than movies. Movies that teach you how to rape, how to kill, how to be a mafia. Cartoons are funny and dummy and nice are more decent. Look at this. I will show you a nice cartoon.
Marv, what's again? Sorry, man. I wanted to ask about. I saw you made a video talking about the sex in Islam.
Ah, you are here to talk about sex. You are a naughty guy.
You you were talking about it according to Islam.
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask proof on that. Like, what the messed up aspect of the whole sex part. Because the problem is that when you go to the mosque, all you hear is good stories, good things, and when you ask them about the bad things, they start to wanna attack you all of a sudden. I went to the mosque recently. I spent like 3 days there, and I asked these questions that you have been bringing up, and I always like it was so bad the reaction I got.
Yeah, for sure, because you are showing them, you are questioning Islam. You cannot do that because Muslims, the second you start questioning, that means you are become an enemy to Allah. You should accept without
That's the
asking.
problem.
Yeah,
That's the problem. You're not allowed to question. And also that verse,
but
there was a verse that talks about the beating of women.
yeah, chapter
I,
4,
I
verse
don't know if
number
you.
34. But I will show you
Yes.
this hadith is really nice. I like it. Do you have dogs at home?
No, I don't have dogs.
No. Okay.
No.
Yeah, if you have dogs, they would love this. According to the Prophet, bones upon him. The women in heaven, you will see the marrow of their bones. Which is very beautiful. Yeah, they are. They will be
You will see.
transparent. They will be transparent. They are so beautiful, So they will be transparent when you look at them. Like, imagine, because if you can see what is inside the women, the benefit here is unbelievable. Like, your wife, she eat your hamburger. You ask her, who ate my hamburger? She say, your son. Now she cannot lie no more. You see the hamburger in her butt because you can see through. You ask her, where's my cell phone? I did not see it. Now you can see it. She had it in the bra. You know those women, they have a bra. It's like a trunk. They put the credit card. They put the car keys. They put the money. They put furniture. They put tables, chairs, all in the bra. From now on, they cannot hide it no more. So Prophet Muhammad, because he is so obsessed with white color, he promised us we will see white women. They are so white and beautiful, So they cannot hide anything from us men anymore. Your money is protected. Your credit card cannot be missing. Even, I mean, anything, I don't know, like whatever you have, the game is over, that's it. They cannot, even when they are drinking, you can see the liquid going through their throat. So they cannot eat your drink, they cannot take anything, like it's that's it. And the beauty about it, if the woman she have shit in her butt, you can see it all, like how beautiful, unbelievable, or she have gas, or she have bubbles in her stomach because the gas, you will see it all, like the shisha, shisha, they have like bubbles, the bubbles will see. You will see everything inside the stomach. It's so beautiful. I'm telling you, you are laughing because you can't imagine how beautiful it is. I feel sorry for you, but if you are smart, you will understand and you would love it. You will have a lot of fun. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you've heard of the.
No, I did not. No, I did not hear. Did you hear you? You heard it?
No,
I did not hear it. How I can hear it if I did not tell it to me? You did not tell me the story. How I can hear it?
Wait.
Okay.
I'm saying, have you heard of the predictions that the Quran has made about how the earth looks, how it's shaped, all those types of things? I don't know if you've heard of it before.
Are you going to make me run all my videos for you? So are you going to be a Muslim or not?
Am I gonna be a Muslim or not? What do you mean?
Are you leaving Islam or not?
Oh, I'm definitely leaving. It's just
okay. You are leaving
not now,
Islam.
I
Okay,
guess.
we are making a progress. But listen, I don't know. I want to warn you. If you leave Islam, your penis will not be endless. You will have like 6 foot only penis. You want that? Do you want to keep? Do you want to keep your penis only 6 foot? Isn't it time for having endless penis so you can be proud between your friends? You can post a picture of it in Facebook, show everybody how endless your penis. Isn't it time for us men? Because size does matter, right? They say size does matter. Allah, He promised us endless penis, so beautiful, you know.
Where does this like the endless penis thing? I don't. That's not like where do we see that?
Do you know Arabic?
Like where does the Quran? Where does it say that in the Quran?
No,
Or in the
not in
Hadith
the
about
Quran. Not in the Quran. This is not in the Quran.
like you
This is
just mentioned the endless penis thing. What's that about?
well, there is a
I
translation
just
for the Hadith, but the translation is not accurate. Like here, this is not a correct translation. Actually, they are translating the penis as the penis will be given a penis like a lofty palm tree. What do you think about having a penis like a lofty palm tree? And this is the Hadith, This is the book of Effin, and this is the Hadith. So in Arabic, he says, you will have an endless palm tree like a sahuq, and farjan yasa'u dhalik. So you will have a vagina fit for that. So not only the penis will be endless, the vagina will be able to accommodate such a penis. Amazing, alhamdulillah. And this is the reference you see in front of you. This is Sahih.
All right, Christian Prince. I'm gonna be leaving. Right. Thanks for answering all my questions.
All right. So now you left Islam. Do you like to ask anything you want to know about Christianity? Maybe I can help you to to know the truth, and the truth will
Yeah,
set you
thank
free.
you. Yeah, yes, there's a lot of things I want to know because I see a lot of Muslims like they have their own knowledge on on the Bible, and that seems to be their whole entire all they know about the Bible is all they've learned from the Quran. It's like once again, Muslims want to learn about Christianity from their book, but Christians need to learn about Islam from the Quran. You understand what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
want to ask on the contradictions in the Bible in terms of the corruption of the Bible, stuff like that, or how the Bible now is
when
corrupted.
somebody, when a Muslim, he said the corruption of the Bible, actually he is insulting his God, because the Muslim, they claim that the one who sent the gospel and the Torah is Allah. So what they are saying to us, that their God Allah is not able to protect his book. So the Muslim, he think he is defending Islam by saying our book is bad, but by saying that, he just proved to us that his God is a potato, and he cannot even protect his book. I have my books; they are, sold in Amazon. You cannot corrupt my books.
Hmm.
I have copyright over them. So, and I am a man. I'm not God. So, if a man can protect his book, how about God? Can he protect all those verses in the Quran saying the same? Saying that Allah is saying the gospel, saying the Torah, saying the gospel, saying the Torah. So if Allah is the one who sent the gospel and the Torah, and the Muslims, they say the Torah and the gospel are corrupted, that means Allah is not God, because he should protect his book. No one. The everlasting person, the eternal person, is the one who can protect eternity, not the human being. Human being, you see, our Bible is not corrupt, not because Christian they protected the Bible, but because Jesus said, the heaven and the earth will go and my word will not. So God, he gave a promise that his words will never be demolished. That is the protection of God. Otherwise, a human being, how long I will live? You know, 100 years, 200 years. Like in America, there's people getting Social Security, and they are 360 years. It can happen in America only. So, uh, so if Allah is the one who sent the Torah, and He is the one who sent the gospel, then and then the Muslim, they say to us our book is corrupted. That means Muslims are being stupid dummy, accusing their God to be incapable of protecting His own words, and this is make it
I
other
see.
reason to laugh at Islam.
I see. Why do you hate your Islam so much?
I like Islam. Don't you see? I'm laughing all day. If there is no Islam, I will laugh at what? You know? Yeah, it's a good entertainment. Like, do you know that Shaitan? You are you know how old are you now?
I'm 19.
19. I want you to be honest with me. Did you pray?
Did I pray what in Islam?
Yeah. Did you pray before?
Yes, I did. Yes, I even fast. I've been like a
All right.
real Muslim.
When
I've
you when
fasted.
you when you pray, can you witness that Shaitan take hair from your anus? I'm not insulting, but I'm asking a question. Have you ever
Can I ask
felt?
what?
Have you ever felt Shaitan taking hair from your anus?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm 100% sure. What the hell?
Okay. Are you sure you are not now? Come on. Be honest. You never felt any shaitan taking hair?
No.
Hmm.
I would have noticed that.
Okay. Because Prophet Muhammad, he said that shaitan take hair from the anus of the Muslim when he pray. And he will not let him, he will not stop until he make him fart and he hear it and he smell it. So you are
Can I
saying to
see
me,
this?
yeah, but be honest with me, never felt anything shaitan taking hair from your.
No, I never felt this. I would have noticed.
I don't know, because if this is true, I can assume that by now your butt is bald. Yeah. So so yeah, shaitan. Let me show you here. This is in Arabic, but we can use the English translation. Let us see how the translation will come. So the devil come to one of you while he is praying, and he take hair from his anus, and he extend it, and he see that is like he see this he will not stop until he hear fart, and he smell it. All right, translation is not too much accurate, but you see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Be honest with us. Come
I
on,
can see it.
be honest with us. You never felt anything when you are praying to Allah? Shaitan did not take any single hair? No?
Are you an ex-Muslim, Christian Prince? I want to ask, how do you have so much knowledge on Islam?
I have PhD in farting.
You know what?
In farting and anus and penis.
Because okay.
Yeah, I'm being honest with you. This is what I
Okay.
study. I spend my life reading this garbage. People, they study how to go to Mars. They study mathematics, physics, how to make nukes. Christian Prince, he spent his life, he wasted his life studying shaitan taking air from your anus. This is my knowledge. So I became expert in shaitan taking hair from. This is prophet of Allah. I mean, there's no way he's lying. That's why I ask you, like, did you felt anything? You know, come on. Because
Okay.
you know what?
I want to ask.
I have evidence, by the way, that this is true. If you go to any Muslim mosque, you will see how bad the smell is. They claim that the smell is bad from the socks. This is what they claim. Or farting. But I think it's the farting, because shaitan, when they are praying, shaitan, he will not stop. He will take hair. You know, according to science, there is a relationship between farting and taking hair from your butt. So how Muhammad knew this?
I wanted to ask, how is Jesus God?
How God is God?
How God is God? What?
I mean,
I'm
you are
asking,
asking,
how is
you
Jesus?
are asking how Jesus is God. Why don't you ask how God is God? He's God. How? He's God. What do you mean how? What the place of the how here? If the person, if Jesus, even according to the Quran,
No, I'm
he
asking.
can
I'm
he
asking
can
because
create from the mud a
wait,
bird.
wait. I'm asking. I'm asking. Wait. I'm asking because that's the argument that Muslims always use for their reason for not being for not being Christian, because they say God is not uh Jesus is not what's again God. That's the argument that they always use.
Jesus
They say that he's
is
just
not
a
what?
prophet. They say Jesus is not God. They always say Jesus is just a prophet. He that's mean.
They can say whatever they want, but the Quran says that Jesus can create from the mud a bird. He breathed into it, and the bird is alive. So Jesus is the creator. In the Quran, it says Jesus can make the blind see. That means Jesus can create eyes for you. In the Quran, it says that Jesus can make the one who cannot walk walk. Uh, in the Quran, it says that
Wow.
Jesus is
Wait,
alive. So all of this, Jesus is alive until
wait,
now. Jesus can make from the
wait. The
mud.
Quran says all of these things. These three things you showed me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can you please show me this?
Sure, sure. But is the gentleman here joined the stage? Is he a Muslim?
No,
Who?
I recently left Islam.
Oh,
Same.
why you left Islam, man?
Also.
Uh, it's just I told my dad, I was like, it states in the Quran that it's a clear it explains everything. But then I asked him, okay, if it explains everything, then how come you don't know how to pray or do anything else without the Sunnah or the hadiths and all these things? And I was like, I need a bunch of scholars to tell me their opinion on this. Why can't I just read the Quran and understand? And so, like, when I
You
read
know
the
what?
Gospels, I understood it. It was like, okay, I don't really need too much interpretation. I can learn it for myself.
You know what the problem is also with that is that as soon as you go and ask imams about it, they're gonna attack you. They're not gonna like really give you an explanation of it. Like if you can go to the mosque and ask questions on these things, they're just gonna attack you. They're not gonna necessarily give you an answer.
Yeah, they'd hit you with only Allah knows or something like that.
Yeah,
Yes, or they'll
this is
get
a
upset.
disclaimer.
They'll get it.
The sheikhs, they give you disclaimers. They say to you, Allah knows best, to avoid the embarrassment. You know. So like it's a way to protect themselves from, because Muslim they might even kill them if they give the correct answer. So they say Allah knows best at the end of any conversation to protect themselves from. I told you Allah knows best, not me. So it's a way to protect themselves from any consequences of whatever they say. However, the Quran claim that Allah He explained the Quran. So if Allah explained the Quran and then we need 10 million books to explain the Quran, how bad the explanation of Allah? You know?
Yeah, I told my dad this too, and he was just like, "What do you expect Allah to put everything in the Quran? You expect him to put every detail of how to pray?" And I was like, "Well, if he's claiming that he's explaining everything, wouldn't he do that? I mean, it's not hard to explain. You know, say this, say that, do." And then another thing too is like when I was doing the five prayers, you know, it's like it didn't feel genuine, you know? Like I feel like I'm just reciting something and I'm only doing it out of fear of going to hell rather than genuinely, you know, wanting to actually pray, you know, like actually having compassion in what I'm doing. And I have to say it in Arabic in order for it to like, you know, like I'm not an Arabic speaker. It's like
Yes,
and
it's like the word of God. The word of God is in one language, and in order for you to understand the word of God, you need to speak that one language.
yeah.
Yeah, because the Arab,
Mm.
this is the religion of the Arab, and the Arab are the supreme. The Arab, the supremacist, you know, the rest are just followers. This is why even the caliphate, he have to be even from the tribe of Quraysh. Any caliphate is not from Quraysh, is not even approved to be a caliphate, like the Ottoman. He made himself a caliphate, but Muslims don't agree he's a caliphate. The true caliphate have to be only from Mecca and only from the tribe of Quraysh and only from the family of Muhammad. Anyone else will not be accepted. Like this is why Bani Umayyah, they are accepted to be caliphate because they are from Quraysh and supposedly they are relative to Muhammad as a tribal relative. So Islam, Muhammad, he says that uh, 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 the Arab are the best of mankind, and from the Arab Allah he chose Quraysh, and from Quraysh Allah he chose the family of Hashim, and from Hashim Allah chose Muhammad. So this is an Arab supremacist religion, and the rest are the dummies who they are subdued, like you see Indonesian. They call themselves Muhammad, Ahmad. They start using Arabic language, but in fact, Indonesian women, Indonesian men, if they go to Saudi Arabia, they would treat them like dogs, literally. They are the
Very
maid.
true.
They are the maid. I'm not exaggerating. They are the maid. They are the driver. They are the one who look down at them. They look down at them. They will never, like if I go right now to Saudi Arabia, I'm an Arab, and an Indonesian Muslim he go to Saudi Arabia. Which one will sit in the room in the reception of the prince? Me or the Indonesian? Me. For a very simple reason, I'm an Arab. He's not. You
Mm,
know, you go to Saudi Arabia, I go. You know, the one who's serving me, Indonesian. The maid is Indonesian. The driver is Indian or Pakistan or Bangladesh. The one who clean the garbage in Bangladesh. You will not find one Saudi cleaning garbage. You will not find one Arab cleaning the garbage in the street. You will find only those Muslims from those poor countries. It's you know, reality.
mm.
Yeah, it is an
Wait, Christian,
Arab supremacist white, you know, mafia. They look down at everybody.
Christian, I wanted to ask about the you mentioning what Jesus has done. You were saying it's in the Quran. Oh, can I see it, please? Like,
Yeah, yeah, no problem. I show it to you already, actually. Okay. All those verses. Chapter 3, 49. Chapter 5, 110. So Jesus, he create from the mother bird. Jesus, he make, you know, heal the leper. You know, leprosy is a disease, especially in the old days, was very very horrible. Nobody can even get close to it. People get scared from somebody have leprosy. So Jesus, he just, there's a video of Mufti Menk speak about Jesus miracles. He say Jesus, he wave his hands and there's tens of thousands of people are there, all they are healed just by waving his hands. Who is this Jesus then? How Jesus can do that? Muhammad, he died sick. Muhammad, he died all his life in pain. He keep vomiting. He cannot eat. He cannot sleep. He cannot piss. He have to piss sitting because he have a problem.
Wasn't he poisoned by a Jewish lady?
Yes,
Yeah,
you asked.
yeah. He was poisoned by the Jewish lady. She went
The
to
same Jewish.
Walmart. You know, she went to Walmart and she bought poison for rat from Walmart. 25 cents, cheap. She's a cheap Jewish woman. You know, so. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously because it's a cheap, you know, he did not die right away. So, but Muhammad, he confirmed that he died because of the poison from Walmart. I know Muslim will say at that time, there's no Walmart, you know. Hold on, I have a caller. Hello? Get a breath. Faith of all, at the time of Prophet Muhammad, there was no Walmart. Abdul, I was joking. You take it seriously? I know there's no Walmart, but I mean, where she got the poison? Get a breath. Faith of all, you did lie. I get you busted. It's recorded. I'm going to post it on Pakistan website. Okay, post it on Pakistan website. Who care? But your prophet, he died because of poison of rats. Is it poison from rat or poison of what? Get a breath. Faith of all, she bought very expensive poison. Ah, very expensive. She bought very expensive poison for a cheap profit. Get a breath. Respect yourself. First of all, Prophet Muhammad was not very cheap. He's a cheap, yes, but he's not very cheap. Anyway,
Damn.
so now
Dr. Zakirnaik.
Dr.
I didn't
Zuzu,
know he was in the chat.
he's in the chat. We have Zakirnaik in the
Yeah.
chat. We have Malik in the chat. Malik is a genius, by the way. You both are left Islam. I will invite Malik. Maybe he can bring you back to Islam. Let us see. Malik, come to the stage and bring them back to Islam. I will let Malik debate you about why you left Islam. Go, Malik, go. Debate those two ex-Muslims. They left Islam. One he left Islam just now, and the other person he left Islam from before. Go, Malik.
Yes, hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes,
You hear me or not?
yeah, we can hear you.
Say I. Malik, say I.
Hello, you hear me?
Hello, yeah, hello. Are you going to spend the day? Hello, hi, how are you? And come on, just go. You're like my cousin. He went to the movie. We asked him what happened in the movie. He said, hey. By the time I finished saying assalamu alaikum, shaking hands, the movie was over. Go, start the topic. Tell them why they left Islam. Go ahead.
Okay. So these guys left Islam. Okay. Can they recite Al-Fatiha?
I can recite it.
No.
Like, I did not leave Islam. I never been a Muslim. I know Al-Fatiha by heart.
Yeah.
I mean, this is stupid.
Can they recite?
Wait, brother.
Can they recite? Yes.
Yeah, I can
Brother.
recite it.
I've gone to madrasa. I've fasted all my life. My
Okay,
father is
recite
like
Al-Fatiha.
wait. My
Then
father is like
I
an
believe you. Then I believe you.
I
Then I
know,
believe
I know. Wait, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to use that tech to get all Muslims like doing, which is saying you don't understand Islam. Instead of
No.
asking,
That's not true.
instead of answering the
No,
things that
wait.
were brought to you.
Wait 1 second.
I'm talking.
Wait 1 second.
Instead of
Wait 1
answering the
second.
things that were brought to you,
Wait.
you wanna use
Wait
that.
1 second.
Oh, you don't know
Are you
the
gonna
surah,
recite
so it doesn't.
Al-Fatiha? Are you
You
gonna
wanna
recite
use.
Al-Fatiha or not?
Our brother says he knows it, right? He said he knows. He's
No,
going to
you.
recite it. I
You
will
are.
recite it after, right?
You
I'm just
said.
telling
You
you
said.
that I can see what you're trying to do.
You
You're using
said
this thing
earlier
that
that
all
you
the
are a Muslim. Wait. You said earlier
I
that
can
you were.
see
Malik,
Brother,
Malik,
You
slime
said
is
it.
Malik, Malik,
slime is
Malik,
meat.
Wait. You
Malik, Malik.
said no,
Recite for
no.
me.
You lied.
Recite for me, chapter 2, verse number 10.
Listen.
You don't know.
Al-Fatiha.
You don't know how to recite it,
As a
right?
Muslim,
You don't know how to recite it.
everyone, even a child, recites Al-Fatiha. Yes. So don't play games with me, princess. Reza, are you gonna recite Al-Fatiha or not? Or are you hired?
So, so why do you what are you trying to
Wait,
get at
wait.
with
Are
the?
you both gonna recite the most the most easy verse of the Quran that we use every day? Are you gonna recite it for us or not? For the
I can
audience.
recite it, but what is that gonna do?
Malik,
What do
I
you
just
do
expect
you
want to
me
know,
to
know
do?
if
Malik,
What do
do
you
you,
you.
do you
expect me
know
I
to
how to
just
say?
recite? Malik,
wait.
do you
I
know,
just
Malik, do you yourself know how to recite it?
Alhamdulillah. Are you know it or not?
Recite it for me.
Listen. No, not me.
No,
I
recite it
didn't
for he will
research
recite
that.
it, no
Oh,
I
problem.
are you
No,
trying to
you
see?
recite it for me. I accuse you, you do not know the
I
Fatiha
can see what
yourself.
he's trying to do. That's why I don't want to answer.
Wait.
I know why he's trying. He's trying to see if we're actually
Let's make a
ex-Muslims.
deal. Let's make a deal. Yes,
That's
I'm
what it
gonna
is.
recite it. Wait. I'm gonna recite it.
Mhm.
Are you gonna also recite it after me or not?
No, now you are
Brother,
preparing
brother,
yourself. I want
wait,
you to
wait,
recite for
Wait,
me.
wait,
wait.
wait,
I
wait.
want
Yeah,
you to
yeah.
recite.
The
Are
problem
you
is,
gonna
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
recite them?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil
the problem
Alameen.
is,
Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Malik Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal
ما
mustaqim.
صراط
Siratal
المستقيم
ladhina an'amta
صراط الذين
alayhim.
أنعمت عليهم
Ghayril
غير
maghdubi
المغضوب
alayhim
عليهم
waladdallin.
ولا الضالين. Amen.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
happy?
See?
Both you cannot even normally the basic
Malik, don't lie. He did
even
recite it.
wait.
Both of them,
You
they
cannot
recited
even
perfect.
recite
Both of them, they
properly.
recited
You can
perfectly.
wait.
Apologize
Nah,
from
not
them.
perfectly.
Listen,
They cannot
apologize,
even recite it.
apologize. They
No,
he,
no.
both they recited the
They
verses.
cannot even recite the Al-Fatiha normally, just normal.
What normally? What do you mean normally? What do you mean
Wow.
normally?
What kind of Arabic is this? What
What,
kind of Arabic
what
Fine,
is
kind of?
this?
You
so
speak
The
so
Arabic
fine.
problem
yourself,
is, you
Malik? You
speak
speak
Okay,
Arabic?
Arabic.
where are you?
Malik, you
No,
speak
Where?
Arabic?
you speak
Wait,
Arabic.
Okay,
what?
recite for me Al-Fatiha
You
yourself,
speak
Malik.
Arabic.
I am,
The
listen,
problem is, you speak
me.
Arabic
Listen,
yourself.
listen,
You
Wait.
potato,
speak
potato.
Arabic.
Listen,
I
potato.
don't,
Speak
I want.
Arabic yourself.
It is
You speak
what this
Arabic
I'm
what
me.
yourself.
his recitation is recorded. It is your turn to recite. Let
Yes.
us see which one is better. Go ahead.
My recitation is 10 times better than them.
Okay, show us, show us. I
And
want to see.
I
Brother,
am not
Okay,
even
show us,
Arabic.
show us. Okay,
wait,
go ahead. Stop
wait.
talking
Can I
and
speak?
start,
Can I
start.
speak?
Recite,
Can
recite.
I
Go.
speak?
Recite.
Okay. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين
Hold on.
أنعمت
Sirat what?
عليهم
Sirat what?
غير
Sirat what?
المغضوب
Sirat what?
عليهم ولا
Hold on.
الضالين
Sirat
آمين.
what? Sirat what?
My Arabic
Si-
صراط المستقيم. What?
You did not say it correctly.
Shall I repeat it again or not? I
Okay,
can recite. I'm gonna recite
repeat from
Al-Fatiha
a
for you
sirat.
tomorrow.
Let it speak.
Repeat again from a sirat.
صراط المستقيم.
Okay, correct.
صراط المستقيم.
All right. Okay. Now,
Oh, correct.
how your recitation
Let him wait.
is better
Let him
than his?
recite.
How your
Let him
recitation?
say.
Can you name
Wait.
for
Let
me?
him say صراط المستقيم.
Can you
Let
name for me the mistake he did?
no.
Can
Don't
you
jump.
name for
Don't
me the
jump.
mistake he did?
Let him. No, don't jump. Let him say صراط المستقيم. Let him say it.
Okay, say it.
Okay, so if I say it like that, what does that do?
You cannot even speak Arabic. You cannot normally recite
Exactly
Al-Fatiha.
my point. Exactly
Wait.
my so
You
I have to
cannot
be
wait.
Arabic.
You can
I have to be Arabic to be a
You
good
cannot
Muslim.
even recite Al-Fatiha, the most basic verse. You cannot even recite it normal. Just
We just recited it just because.
You
Wait,
are a liar.
wait,
You are a liar. He
what kind of
recited.
wait.
He
Let
recitation was
him
cited.
that?
speak.
Just get out of here, Mike. Come on. I give you a chance.
Yeah. Blah
You
blah
are just
blah
a
blah
joker.
blah.
He recited better than you. Anyway,
So,
you said
so
he didn't
he's
speak Arabic. All the Muslims don't speak Arabic. Who is the Muslim who speak Arabic? The Arab is not even 5% of the Muslims. Why he need even to speak Arabic? You ask him to recite the
He just
Quran. Now he don't speak Arabic.
he just You just proved the point you were trying to make, that everyone needs to speak a specific language in order to be in the religion. I don't understand. And the thing is, he doesn't understand that. I'm in Africa right now, right? Everyone in Africa recites that recites our Salah. We recite these things differently compared to the rest of the world. It doesn't mean we're not Muslim just because we don't recite it the same way according to the rest of the world. That's the point he's trying to make.
No, but you recited, I mean, he's talking about to recite, like to sing it. He wants you to sing it, but this is stupid. The Quran, most of Muslims do not know how to do that. But you were saying the Arabic word, and his recitation is very stupid too. If I recite the Quran, the chapter of Al-Fatiha, I will recite it 1,000,000,000 times better than him. Is that proof that I am the Muslim? He's not.
No, it doesn't. And the
I
problem
remember
is,
once Ali Dawa, he asked apostate prophet to recite a verse in the Quran or verses. Apostate prophet, he refused. And then they say, oh, see, he's a fake Muslim. This guy, his name is a Muslim name. He's born in Turkey. He's a Turkish. And what a joke. Yeah.
the thing is, if he had stayed Muslim, no one was gonna question him like that.
Yeah, if you
But because
stay a Muslim, you do not know how to say a single word in the Quran, you're fine.
you're fine, but if
But
you
now,
leave
because you
and
leave
you don't know,
Islam, you prove to us that you
it's a
are.
problem now.
Even your prophet Abdul, he said all the Muslims will leave Islam. The Kaaba, the Medina, they will become the city of dogs. The city of dogs. Nothing go there. Nothing go there except dogs and beasts. No Muslim would do Hajj. No Muslims. And I can
He
show
doesn't
the
want to leave.
reference. Yeah, all the Muslims will leave Islam,
No, I'm saying the other guy who was on the call. Did he leave?
Oh, he left? I
Oh,
don't know. Okay.
I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm listening.
Oh, slime. Okay.
Yeah. So according to Muhammad, the city of Medina and the city of Mecca, they will be abandoned, and nobody will go to those cities anymore. This is why he said in Sahih Muslim, Islam will become like a snake or a serpent, going back to its hole. So Muhammad, he predicted, and because he knew that his religion is false, he knew very well that when time will come and people will know, and Muslims will not have the authority with sword to control the world, they will leave Islam. Their Islam will be exposed, like as we see here. This is Muhammad. If Muhammad is a liar, Muslims, you tell me, verily Islam has started something strange, and it would again revert to its old position, which means something very strange. Nobody like it, nobody want it. Of being strange just as it started, and it would reside between the two mosques just as a serpent crawled back into its hole. And I find it astonishing that Muhammad himself, he described his religion as a serpent. Isn't it? This is astonishing, because if we go in the Bible, we have tons of reference for the word serpent. And when Muhammad, he himself, he chose to describe his so-called religion to be the serpent, which means he admitted that this is satanic. From all the verse, from all words, description, why he chose the serpent? Any Muslim? Isn't it the serpent who deceived the man and the women from the beginning of the time? If we go to Genesis, somebody can post for us Genesis chapter 3 verse number 1. Let me put it on the screen. Hold on. Genesis, right away. If you go to Genesis chapter 3, you will see how
Chapter
this
3.
the serpent, he deceived the man and the women, you know, and you know, he made them eat from the verse number 3 and 4. Maybe I missed the number. Maybe verse number 4. Let me see. Yeah, 3 and 4. Okay, correct. Yeah. So when Muhammad he described himself that Islam is a serpent, was that a bad choice for Muhammad, or he's saying the truth? See, Muhammad, he chosen the serpent perfectly, describing for us what Islam is about. This is the religion of the shaitan, who deceived the first man and the first woman. There's no doubt about it. Muhammad, he can say like a lion going back to his home, like an eagle going back to its nest. He can use million, you know, he chose the serpent going back to its hole. So Islam came from where? From the ground. From where? From the ground. It's a serpent, you know.
The angel Gabriel was Satan in disguise.
Whoever, you know, the name of the angel is stolen from the Christian and the Jews, but obviously it's a fabrication. However, the whole idea of Islam, according to Muhammad, it is a serpent coming back from a hole in the ground.
Mm.
And you know, in Christianity and Judaism, the serpent never presents something good, you know. Yeah, never. Like you can go and check in the Bible. There's tons of verses. Yeah, you can go to Revelation 12. You can go to Proverbs 23, Luke 10. You know, it's all over. The serpent is all over. You know, so Muhammad, he chose him perfectly, the very accurate description of Islam.
Mm.
Do we have any Muhammadan beside Malik who want to do the quiz? Can you recite for me Al-Fatiha? I will recite it for you.
I don't think anybody in here is gonna bring me back. My own father has been trying and it's not working.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like, if I am you, you know, do you have 4 wives?
No.
Get 4, man. Before you leave Islam, get 4. I mean, have some.
And then as many as my right hand can possess.
Yeah, 4 wives in the bed.
And as many girlfriends as I want.
You have 4 wives in the bed and then file for bankruptcy. They will.
That's crazy.
They will.
God created Adam and Eve, but then out of nowhere now, he didn't create Eve and Sarah, and he only gave him Eve. But then out of nowhere, that eternal penis, that's what the devil was thinking.
Yeah, what a stupid religion. Anyway, we are happy for you both that you left Islam, and Malik, he got you busted.
I did have a question. Like, what besides your books I'm looking into, what are some other books that you could reference that someone new to Christianity or Islam could read to protect themselves from certain questions?
Well, you know, there is no book can give you answers for everything. Like what I know is about reading, you know, like maybe thousands of books. So watch my videos, and you can collect reference. And you know, these days, because we have the phone have AI, you can take a screenshot or freeze the video, and you can search whatever you see on the screen, even if it's in Arabic. So I advise you, you have my books. You can watch my videos, and any reference you find it interesting, search it, save it, you know, because you never know what the topic will be. You know, like here when we go live, we don't know what the topic will take us. Like I don't know what you will say to me, and whatever people say to me, I bring the answer for it with reference. So this is endless process. But you can study what Muslims they question you for, and then you can find in my videos how to answer them.
Yeah, they usually go back to the Old Testament, and it's
No
just like,
problem. No problem. You see, we are not like them. We don't have the Eve Old Testament, and we don't have the Eve Gospel. You know, so they are because they are ashamed of their books. They have the Eve. For us, everything we have is strong, and the Christian person will never be ashamed of his holy book. For the person who is ashamed of something, that means that thing is not good. We hide only what is a shame. Why a man he don't go naked in the street? Because it's a shame to go in the street naked. Why a person he hide himself when he do poo poo? Because it's a shame to do that in the front of people. So when the Muslim they hide their books from the public, that because they are ashamed of the poo poo of their prophet. Otherwise, they should encourage people to read their books. But what they do the opposite. So the second anything look embarrassing, they say it is da'if, it is rejected, it is false, it is etc. All of this is just to avoid the embarrassment. All those references, they are in their books for 14 centuries, and not a single Muslim reject them. Today, because world change, people become more educated. Science is way better. So they can still deceive. There's people who they are willing to be like a subject for Islam because they make money. Islam make money. If somebody says I converted to Islam and they make videos, Muslim will subscribe by thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. If you leave Islam, you will not get too much support. If you want to make money, then Islam is the way. So there's a lot of scammers. They make videos to support themselves making money about Islam. This is how filthy Islam is. Yeah.
let me see.
You see a person making a reaction for the Quran, and he put a thumbnail for the video. His mouth is open, like wow, but when yeah.
All the miracles of the Quran.
Yeah, the dog reaction to the Quran. The cat don't walk in the Quran. How come the cat don't walk in the Quran? And then we find that the dog walk in the Quran, the cat walk in the Quran, the rat walk in the Quran. I just made a video. My goat ate the Quran just a few weeks ago. If you don't guys watch it, you can watch it in Rumble. I have my holy goat eating the Quran. And by the way, my goat is not the first one eating the Quran, in case you don't know, because the first goat who ate the Quran was the goat of Muhammad. As Aisha, she witnessed that when they were busy with the death of Muhammad, a goat came inside the house and ate the Quran.
So when did they start actually compiling the Quran?
Well, based on this story, there was some writing of the Quran in the house of Muhammad. We don't know how much, but what it says here that the goat ate whatever it ate. But there's nobody really have the real Quran nowhere. Does not exist. Never exist. Yeah.
That's gotta be my new point of reference.
Yeah.
When I speak to my father, because he thinks that the Quran is.
You can invite him here if you want. You can invite your dad here. I will speak to him nicely. Just tell me that this is my dad, so I will be careful how I talk to him, nicely, and I will be happy to talk to him. No problem.
He doesn't want to talk to anybody. He's just scholars. That's it.
Okay. Well, you don't want to speak to nobody. Nobody can do anything about it. But if he is willing to, tell him come to this guy and debate him, get him busted, you know, like encourage him. Tell him this guy, he claimed that his cousin died standing with a stick, you know. Get him, like, you know, tell him the same story I told you, but don't tell him it's in the Quran. Tell him, what do you think about the guy who died standing for a year? You know, I saw in the news that a guy, he died and he was standing for a year. What do you think? He would say, yeah, this is stupid. Then you say to him, it's in the Quran.
Which chapter was that?
Yeah, this is chapter 36.
Chapter 36.
Hold on. Yeah. دابة الأرض.
Chapter 36.
34, sorry, 34. 34:14. Yeah, 34:14.
34:14.
Yeah.
When we decreed Solomon's death, nothing indicated to the subjected jinn that he was dead except the termites eating away his staff. So when he collapsed, the jinn realized that if they had really known the unseen, they would not have remained in such humiliating servitude.
Yeah. This is a true story. It happened in the Middle East a lot. Only for Middle Eastern, by the way. Be Middle Eastern, we die standing. We are very proud people. Yeah, I mean, not only they die standing, even their penis would die standing. I mean, that's it. Muhammad, his penis dies standing. His wife, she, a prophet, what's wrong? You know, he said, I can't set it down. It's always up, you know, what I can say. And then we find that Muhammad, his penis is not functioning. He said, I was the most weak person between all mankind, and boom, boom. Then I invoked my God, Allah. He sent me a dish of shish kebab. I ate it, I get the power of 40 men. Have you ever heard of such a stupid prophet? He say such a stupid thing. The most weak penis in the world. And then he invoked his God. And then shish kebab came, you know.
What's crazy is I was reading the Hadith, and they were saying, it was like narrated that he healed somebody's eye by spitting in it. And so he can heal people by spitting in their eyes, but he can't heal himself.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
those are fabricated story written long time after Muhammad, because the Quran itself says it clearly. Muhammad have 0 miracles. Allah refrained from giving Muhammad any miracle. Chapter
So then I
chapter
then I
17,
posed the same
chapter
challenge to them.
chapter 17, verse number 59. Malik, you want to come back? Malik, do your prophet have miracles?
Yes, I know.
So why the Quran says have no miracles?
Wait 1 second.
Chapter 17, verse 59, it says Allah refrained from giving Muhammad any miracles or proofs or evidence.
Did he split the moon too, Malik? Did he split the moon?
I split my cake.
Did the Chinese people see the moon split? Did anybody else see the moon split, or is it just Muhammad?
I saw the moon split, you know. Yeah,
maybe he saw it as the half moon, and he was like, "Look, I split the
no,
moon."
I will tell you what happened. The IDF, they sent a pager to the moon. The moon, he put the pager in his waist. The IDF, the Jews, they page the moon. Boof, the moon split. Very simple. Why you make it a big story?
What are you talking about?
The moon is split, right?
Yes, that's one of the miracles, yes.
Yeah, but so how come the Quran says Muhammad have 0 miracles? How the moon is split and the Quran says that Muhammad don't have miracles? How that work?
No,
Huh?
that's not what the Quran says.
Read it.
They demanded for a miracle, and that's why Allah didn't give them the miracle.
No,
That's a
it says
that's a big difference.
no. Nothing stopped us from sending ayat. From
What?
sending,
Okay.
nothing stopped us except previous generation they accuse, not the people in the time of Muhammad. You're a liar, apologize.
What surah?
Previously, Previous
surah?
generation, they refused him.
That's a lie. You are lying.
Okay, read it. Does it say, but the people of old?
But if you want a miracle
Does
from
it
the
say,
Quran,
does it
I
say,
have a,
does
I
it
have a
say,
miracle
but the
for you
people
from
of
the Quran.
old, does it say, the people,
Al-Isra. What is the Isra? What is the Al-Isra?
don't change topic. What is, does it say,
That is a
people,
miracle.
does it say, people of old, they reject them?
Give me the surah. Give me the reference.
Chapter 17, verse 59. You lied.
59?
You lied. You said, this is, they are asking for a miracle right now, but this is not what happened. You are lying. Do your mom know that you are a liar? Be honest with me.
I don't lie. And we did not send the signs except as a warning. Yes?
No, no, no. What's wrong with you,
So
Abdul?
what's the problem?
Chapter 17, verse number 59. What warning? He did
Yes.
not send miracles.
And we did not send the signs except as a warning.
No. It says,
Yesterday,
nothing stopped us
wait.
from sending ayat except people of all generations before. They denied them.
This verse refers to how previous people rejected the miracles or signs that were sent by Allah
Thank you.
through the
Who is the one
prophets.
who rejected
Yes.
the miracles of Allah? Name them for me.
What? What did you say?
Who are those people who rejected the miracles of Allah?
Didn't the people of are you gonna tell me that when Jesus
Hmm.
did miracles that people everyone believed in him?
Should be
Are you gonna tell me that?
everybody in the world should believe right away.
Did they believe him?
Yeah,
Did all the
believe him,
people
sure,
believe
sure,
him?
believe him, sure. When Jesus
No,
entered into Jerusalem,
because
thousands and thousands of people waiting for him.
but not everyone.
Okay, so my friend, listen, potato.
Come on,
Don't be
man.
stupid. Don't be stupid. If
You don't be
don't be
stupid. You are the stupid
don't be
one.
stupid. It says here they deny
You are
them.
in
They did not deny them. There's a 3 billion Christian. They worship Jesus because of his
billion.
miracles.
No,
Listen,
100 billion. What are you talking
3
about?
billion Christian. They worship Jesus Christ. Did they believe in the miracle of Jesus or not? Not to mention the majority of the Jews, they become a Christian already. So
So
your
stupid.
prophet is a potato. He could not
You
do a
are so
miracle.
stupid.
He could
You are
not.
so
He
stupid.
could not do miracles. So he make an excuse.
And what is the Isra then?
So
What are
now,
you talking about?
exactly. So guys, the Isra. If Muhammad is the Isra, does it say in the Isra that Muhammad is the one who went to the Kaaba, went to Jerusalem or to the sky? Hello.
Malik, you there?
He's searching. He searched Google. You know.
He's
I'm not
asking the
searching.
scholars. He's asking the
I am
scholars.
not searching.
Listen.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
No, you hear me. Where in the Isra
Now I
it
hear
says?
you.
Where in the Isra it says that Muhammad he was sent
Yeah.
to heaven? The
We
miracle.
have the hadith, the explanation
So in
of
the
the Isra.
so in the Quran nowhere it says that, correct?
The Quran, listen, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why Allah. This is not a book of the Prophet. This is a book of Allah.
Listen,
Wait,
listen.
and
Don't give me this garbage. Why the
wait. Let
Quran?
me
Why?
explain.
Listen, the
Let
same
me
chapter. You stupid,
explain.
Abdul. The same chapter
Let me
say
explain.
the same chapter says Muhammad
Yes.
never received miracles. So if Muhammad is the one who been taken to heaven, that this is a contradiction, because the Quran in the same chapter, 59 verses after verse number 1, it says Muhammad never received any miracles. Contradiction. Did he receive a miracle or he did not receive a miracle?
The Quran does not explicitly says that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, never
Thank
performed
you.
miracles.
So now, so still in the
wait,
whole Quran, so in the whole
not
Quran, not a single verse says Muhammad have a miracle,
can I,
correct? In the whole
can
Quran,
I
if there is
read
any,
something?
in the
Can
whole,
I read
let me make it
something or
simple.
not?
Let's make it clear. In the Quran, if there is a single verse says Muhammad did a miracle?
Can I read something or not?
If there is or there is not. In the whole
The
Quran.
Quran does not
In the whole Quran. If there is a
Are
single
you gonna let
verse.
me read? Are
I'm
you
out.
gonna let me
Make it
read?
simple. Make it simple. We have the whole Quran. Do we have one verse says Muhammad have a miracle? Yes or no?
The Quran by itself is a miracle. What are you talking about?
Thank you very much. Guys, the Quran by itself is a miracle. That means the one who read the
Yes.
Quran is stupid. Because if Allah,
Why?
if the
Why?
yes, if the Quran is a miracle, then why Allah says we refrain to send miracles?
What? Why? What?
If I,
What did you
you
say?
see, if you say to me make hummus, and I am making hummus, and then I say to you I refrain from
No.
making
I
hummus.
said to you that the
So
Quran,
listen, did Allah refrain from making hummus,
by
or He's
itself
making
is a
hummus?
miracle.
So if Allah refrained from making hummus, yet He is making hummus, that means Allah is stupid. So if the Quran is a miracle, this verse is wrong. You should not say we refrain from making
Why?
miracle, because He is making miracle by
Why?
this is according to you. The
Quran by itself is a miracle.
according to
Are you
you,
stupid or not?
The Quran is a miracle. That means this verse is a miracle,
Yes.
correct? Is this verse is a miracle?
The Quran, yes, everything is
Okay,
the
thank
whole
you, guys.
Quran from A
If
to
this verse
Z
is a miracle,
is a
how the
miracle.
same verse says that? How the same verse deny itself? Because the same verse says we never send a miracle. so,
Surah
I
1788.
got
Surah
I got a question from
1788.
Alex. I got a
If
question from Alex.
mankind and jinns were together to produce the like of this Quran, they could not produce the like of it, even if they were to each other assistants.
okay,
Yes,
let
but
us
Alex,
let
you
us
are
get
an
let
Arabic
us get you busted.
guy.
Let us get you busted.
Produce
Alex.
a
Let us get you
Quran
busted.
like
So if nobody can make Quran, hold on, Azar. Hold on. Listen,
No,
if nobody can make Quran like the Quran, so how Muhammad received satanic verses?
Allah prevented him to give them
No, you just said
yes,
genie.
yes,
You said genie,
yes.
and the
Allah
human
protected
cannot make
him.
Quran. Prevented him, not prevented him. Muhammad received satanic verses. Muhammad himself
Allah
did not
protected
notice
him, prevented him.
what.
Allah helped him, protected him from
What do you
the
mean? He received.
between the Quran.
You just did read for me a verse says that shaitan, genie, and a human cannot make Quran, and then now you are saying to me Allah protected him from the satanic
Yes,
Quran. So can the shaitan and
yes,
the human can they make
because
Quran or
the
not?
devil, because you know why? Because in the Quran itself, Allah says that Allah by itself,
Uh-huh.
it will protect the Quran. And that's why
Abdul,
all the
what to
books
protect the Quran?
before,
Listen.
wait,
If
all
Muhammad
the books
received,
before, wait, let me say
Did Muhammad
something.
receive satanic verses? Yes or no?
Yes, but it's not in the Quran.
Okay, guys. Muhammad, did you hear it? Malik, he just said Muhammad received satanic verses. Muhammad did not notice that this is not Quran, which means it was better than the Quran of Allah.
But
So
Allah protected him.
what protected him? You just said he
Of
received.
course.
I have a question from
What
Alex.
up?
I want to have some dialogue with this guy.
All right, go.
Hey, Matt, let me ask you a question. When you read 1689, what does that mean to you? Go to chapter 16, verse 89.
1689.
1689.
All right.
The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, did not have the Quranic text in the sense of possessing in a written book. The Quran was revealed to him by Allah through the angel Jibreel. Yeah, okay. Wait, potato. I just which surah? 16?
16, yep.
What? 16 what?
89.
89. Yeah, what's your point?
So it says here, when I'm reading the clear Quran, it says, "We have revealed to you the book as an explanation of all things, a guide, a mercy, and good news for those who fully submit." Right. So if that's the case, why do you need the Sunnah, Hadith, Ibn Kathir, you need all these other things to explain the Quran. If it's an explanation of all things and a guide and a mercy, how do you come about that? If is that not a contradiction to you?
Oh, this means
How
You
would
are
you know how
this.
to pray
you
without the
you
Sunnah? Tell me that.
you are reading 1689 or 16 something else.
No, it's
This
1689.
All
this
right.
means that the Quran contains detailed guidance on all aspects of life, whether spiritual, legal, moral, or social. The comprehensive
But
of the Quran is one of its central themes, making it ultimate source of direction for Muslims. The
So would you
Quran is
say
not only wait, the Quran is not only a book of laws and rules, but also a guidance and mercy for those who believe. The notion of mercy is particularly profound in Islamic thought, as the Quran provides both spiritual solace and practical solution to the challenges of life. So what's your point?
so? My point is
Yeah,
with this, right? You said
yeah,
it's an explanation of all things and a guide and a mercy. But
yeah. What do you want?
one of the
Listen,
most important things of being a Muslim is doing your five prayers, right? That's like the
yes,
number one thing. The number one thing for you
this man
is
keep
you're the
saying
slave of
Allah.
Allah. You need to know how to pray. Your only thing on this earth is to worship Allah and follow His messenger. That is it. If that's the whole core
more
of
than that,
Islam,
I don't need.
so without any, if I just gave you a Quran, how would you know how to pray? If there was no other thing but the Quran,
No,
how would you
but
pray?
but in the Quran, Allah says that we must follow the Prophet as an example.
So
So
would
what's
you
the
so
what's
so
the problem?
so
Wait, I have a question.
would you say every hadith in Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim are sound, or are some of them weak, or some of them strong?
We have scholars, yes, that did their work to know what's sahih and to know what's da'if. So what's your point? What's your problem? I don't
Right.
understand you. The Prophet Muhammad is our example.
So if he's your
He was a
but
he
I'm
was a
saying here
living
The Quran says
example.
the Quran states here that it explains all things and it's a guide and a mercy. And
Listen,
how does it guide you to
I'm
being a
gonna
Muslim
explain
if
you
it doesn't
something.
teach you how to
If you're
pray?
gonna if you live, listen. If a prophet, a man of God, yes, was walking on earth, and you see him, you see him in everything, how he does, how he, what he eat, how he eat, and and you live like the man of God, then you will go also to heaven. Why? Because he is the example. You understand what I mean?
Okay,
If everyone gonna live how he wants to live,
but how does that
we live,
explain
we
how does that
live
explain
Okay.
how
this claim?
Give me a minute, please. Listen, Khalid, Malik. If
yes,
so, you're
yes.
a prophet. He go to his own son wife, and he flirt with the son wife when she is
Ah,
married.
there we
Is
go.
that how?
This is
Is
it's not
that
his
how?
own. It's
Is
not his
that
real
how a
son.
man of
Don't
God?
lie.
Is that how a
Don't.
man of
It's not
God he
his
live?
real son.
I want you to answer.
It's not his real son.
Is
Don't
what?
lie.
Is what?
It's not his real son. Don't lie, Zach.
Okay, it's not his real son. His adopted
Okay.
son.
Yeah,
His
but you said
adopted
his
son.
son, so you
Yes,
are
it's his
lying.
son. Muhammad, he said, I am from Zayd and Zayd
No,
from me.
no, no, no. But it's
Yes.
not his biologic son.
So,
Was it his biologic son?
so are you saying to me,
Was it his
are
biologic son or not?
you saying
Was it his biologic son or
are
not?
you saying the man of God, Muhammad, he go to
Was it
the house of his
was it
adopted
his
son?
own
Shut
by
up.
listen,
You see the coward guys? He don't want to answer. He go to his
I'm not
adopted
coward. It was
son.
not his
He
own
go to his
it was not
adopted
his real
son, and
son.
he is married. The wife is alone. He flirt with the wife when the husband is not
It's
home.
not true.
Is
It's not
that
true.
okay? I will show the reference in front of everybody. You want to read it? Huh?
You make your own interpretation of that.
I
So
know.
so what's wrong? Yes.
All
You
right.
make your own movie.
Okay. 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 Let's see. Okay, let's see. Here we go. I will show it to you, and you read it. And remember, you claim that you are the one who knows Arabic.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you were teaching him. You know, you forgot a second ago. Shut up, potato.
that my recitation is better. Yes? You know that. You know that, and I know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. So listen,
yeah,
listen,
yeah, yeah.
listen. So here we go.
Yes.
This is the reference. I will show it in front of everybody. This is the reference.
Give me the reference.
I will show it to you. All
Give
right.
me the reference.
All right. Just hold on. Here we go. And this is your official government website of Saudi Arabia.
I want the reference.
Sure, sure.
I want to read it by myself.
You
Search it for myself.
by yourself. Do you know how to read?
Yeah, I want to search it for myself.
All right. This is
You need to know the
Tafsir.
Arabic.
This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi, and this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I will put it for you on screen.
Yeah, nice for the Kingdom of Saudi. Give me the reference.
The book of al-Qurtubi. What does this have to do with potato?
I want the reference.
Yeah, this is the reference.
What do you mean?
This is the verse. This is
What's
the verse. Chapter Al-Ahzab, verse number 37. Tafsir al-Qurtubi. It's in the front of you. And this is the story. Muhammad, when he went to see his
It's
son.
not from the Quran, no?
This is the
It's
Quran.
not from the Quran.
This is the interpretation. It says here that when he went to see him, he came to Zayd. He did not find him. He found Zainab standing, and she was white and fat and big. She is from the most beautiful women of Quraysh. فَهَوِيهَا, he has lost for her. And then he said, flirting, Subhanallah مقلب القلوب فسمعت زينب بالتسبيح فذكرتها لزيد. So Zainab, she heard Muhammad praising her, flirting with her. She mentioned that to Zayd, and Zayd he said, ففطن زيد فقال يا رسول الله إذن لي في طلاقها. So Zayd, he got it. They are effing each other. And then here it says, read. You claim you know Arabic, potato. Remember, it says here, guys, do you see my screen? Oh, you don't see my screen. Hold on.
No, I don't see it.
Hold on.
I don't see it.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let us fix that. Now you can see it. So this is Tafsir al-Qurtubi. All right. So here it says that he came to Zayd. He found Zainab. She was big and fat. You know, the Arab in the old days, if a woman she is so fat, that means she is so beautiful. If a woman she is so skinny or she is not so fat, that means she is not good to get married. Okay. So this is why he says she was Jasima. She's so big, so fat. So from the most beautiful woman of Quraysh. فَهَوِيهَا, so he have lust for her. And then he says, and then she told, and he flirted with her, saying, praise be to Allah who made my heart flip for you. Zainab, she heard, which means he said that so she can hear it. She told her husband. Her husband, it says فَفَطِنَا, which means, I got it, they are effing each other. So he went and he said, oh Messenger of Allah, let me divorce her. She is bad. She have a big mouth. She insult me. The Prophet, look at the hypocrite. A second ago he was there flirting with his wife. He says, keep your wife, man. Keep your wife and fear Allah. Keep your wife. And then it says here, Allah, he sent the wind. He left the curtain.
But no.
He left the curtain, and Zainab, she was wearing see-through or almost nothing. So he saw her, so now he want to F her. And she wanted to F him. Let us use, you want me to use Google Translation? Do you want me to use Google Translation? Do you want me to use Google Translation? Malik, you are using the internet of the neighbors, as all the Muslims. Are you there? Malik, what happened to you? This is Google Translation. Let us use it.
I don't hear you.
You don't hear me. Do you hear me now?
Yes,
can-
no, I
I
hear
can-
you.
We will use
He married. He
We
married
will
the
use
expert.
Google Translation. We will use Google Translation. All right. Here it says,
No, wait.
shut
Wait.
up. Hold on. So here it says that the prophet he came to Zainab. Let us translate this part. Watch with me. Live on air translation. Then one day, peace be upon him, Prophet Muhammad the Abdul came to Zayd asking for him. He saw Zainab standing. She was so white and beautiful and so fat, one of the most fatty women of Quraysh. And it says here in translation, he touched her and he said, the glory to Allah, the converter of the heart. And then Zainab, she heard about his praise and she mentioned that to Zayd. Let's continue. Hold on, we're not done. Story is getting more excited.
No,
And then,
CP, that's weak. It's weak. CP is weak.
sure, it's weak, yeah. And then here it says, Allah,
I'm gonna allow you to finish.
Allah, He sent wind. Allah, He sent wind. And Zainab, she was wearing very, 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 very open clothing, which means almost she's wearing nothing. So the prophet, she fell in the prophet, which means he wanna F her. And she fell for him too. Both they wanna F each other, brother. All right? Look at this. So وقع في نفس زينب أنها وقعت في نفس النبي. So Zainab, she noticed that the prophet wanna F her. Let's translate this. So Allah, He sent wind. Look, Allah, how do we do things, man? I like the winds of Allah. She is married to His own son from adoption. God, Allah sent wind and left the curtain. And Zainab was mutafaddila, which means almost she is wearing nothing. He saw Zainab and he fall for her. And it's occurred that Zainab, she noticed that he fall for her. So she told her husband. And not only that, after this, we were talking about miracle, right? According to the story here, each time the prophet each time Zayd, he want to have sex with his wife, Allah made the penis of Zayd swell.
Yeah, I think it's of the Iranian
Al-Qurtubi.
I don't know.
Al-Qurtubi is Iranian now? Is Hezbollah?
No. Where you are reading from is from an Iranian source.
So guys, Allah, we are talking about miracle. We challenge Malik to show us a miracle. Here we go. This is the miracle. Muhammad
Isra, splitting of the moon. I can give
Muhammad
you more.
wanted to F the women, and now the husband, each time he tried to F his wife, Allah make his
No, that's
penis.
not true. You are lying.
Allah
You
make
are
his.
lying, and it is not from the.
I'm giving you
It is
reference.
not from.
I'm giving you
It is
reference.
not from
This
the real
is
sources.
potato.
This is an Iranian Shia
What
source,
Shia?
or I don't
Potato?
know.
What are you talking about? Shame on you. People will laugh at you.
No. Because I don't find any hadith. Give me the hadith from sunnah.com.
Okay, this is Tafsir al-Qurtubi, variant number 14, page number 190. Abdul, this is the Saudi website. This is the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Go down all the way.
Nice for them.
What nice for them? The Saudi now, they are Iranian?
Give me the site of the Saudi. Because I don't find any hadith.
Okay, here we go. Read it. Here we go. I gave you the site. Go ahead.
Give me the hadith.
I gave you the site. Open it.
We only believe in hadith, yes, and Quran.
Just get out of here.
You can laugh.
Just potato. JR8, the mic is yours. We made you wait, my friend. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
How are you doing, CP?
I'm fine. Are you a Muslim?
No, I'm a Christian.
All right.
I have a question.
All right.
Yeah, I have a question from At-Tawbah 31.
About it?
that says اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا من الله والمسيح. So when I say this to them, I tell them that the tashkil were not added at the time. They say that it can be interpreted two ways. So the first one is the way that we say, the way that you taught us, and the second one is their Islamic way. So how can we argue further? Because they say that the argument is weak because it can be
they are talking about the grammar. When the grammar came to existence, is it after or before? This is the grammar they created after, and anything opposed the grammar of the Quran, the Muslims, they make the Quran always as an exception for anything, which means it's above the grammar. So they are hypocrite. We have tons of mistakes in the Quran, in the grammar, in the pronunciation, in the spelling, in the writing, like musaytir or musaytir. Even Aisha, she said, هذا القرآن فيه لحن. You speak Arabic, right? All right. So when Aisha herself, she said that the Quran have mistakes in the Arabic. And let us show the reference. Do you have the reference, or you never heard of it?
I never heard of it.
All right. We will use the same website. This is I will post it for you so you can save it when you talk to them, as long as you speak Arabic. This is the government of Saudi Arabia again. And this is, we'll put it in the screen. You will see here Aisha saying, عن عائشة رضي الله عنها وعن عثمان أبانا عثمان أنه غلط من الكتاب ينبغي أن يكتب والمقيمون الصلاة وكذلك قوله في سورة المائدة إن الذين آمنوا والذين هادوا والصابئون الصابئين وقوله إن هذان لساحران. Those are just examples. So when she asked, she said قالوا ذلك خطأ من الكتاب or من الكاتب. قال عثمان إن في المصحف لحنا. لحنا mean broken language. All right, not singing. So Uthman, he and the Caliphate himself, he says in the Quran there is a bad language. ستقيمه العرب بألسنتها. So the Arab will fix it by their tongue. فقيل له ألا تغيره? Shouldn't you fix it? Change it? He says haram. You see it? So when they say to you there is dhamma, there is fatha, there is etc., simply this will not work because the Arabic is so clear. It says it clearly. They took their monks and their rabbis as God instead of Allah and the Messiah. You cannot say that in the language. The language is so clear. The min dun, the second we put min dun, anything after is what is replacing. Is what is replaced, right? Very simple. Same time this verse destroy Islam. Why? Because it is the Muslims who took their monks and their rabbis as gods instead of Allah. Anything we say to them, they say, see al-Bukhari, see the hadith. They don't see the Quran no more. Right? So Muhammad he said, Allah he said, the Quran says you do muta. The Muslim will say to you, Muhammad says don't do muta. So who is the one taking their monks and rabbis and the scholars and the prophet as gods instead of their God? Is the Muslims. So this verse here destroyed them in two ways. The Messiah here is God, because it says they took their monks and the rabbi and their monks as gods instead of Allah and the Messiah, and proving to us that the Muslim is the one who practice following mankind but not God. 90% of the Quran opposing what Muhammad said. Which one the Muslim they follow? What Muhammad said. The Quran said the sun set in murky water. Muhammad said the sun set in murky water. What the Muslim they take? They say they follow Ibn Kathir. Why? Because Ibn Kathir, will cover the embarrassment. Muhammad, when When Muhammad says, when Muhammad is saying in the hadith, the sun set in a boiling spring of water. Which one the Muslim should follow? This, it says Sahih chain. There's no problem with the hadith. There's no problem with hadith. This is authentic. Which one they should follow? This one. It's confirmed the Quran. They go and they see, let us read the interpretation here. Those interpretation written more than 1,000 years after Muhammad, trying to defend Muhammad because now knowledge is better. People know that the sun doesn't set in a spring of water. Why they deny it? Which one they should take the Quran? Here we go. The hadith confirm the Quran, and this is authentic. Muhammad, he says, هل تدري أين تغرب هذه? Which means the sun. قلت الله ورسوله أعلم. قال فإنها تغرب في عين حامية. حامية, you know what حامية mean, right?
Yeah.
حامية not only hot. حامية is blazing hot. Like if you take the same word and you paste it in the search engine for the Quran, you will find that it says like speaking about description of hell. Hell. Tasla naran hamiya. Naran hamiya. You see it? 88:410. So hamiya does not present hot water only. It is blazing hot. All right. So so which one the Muslim will take? They will take the Quran and Muhammad, or they will take a scholar? They will take the scholar. So they are the one who follow their monks and their rabbis. That's why they have fatwa. Right? What is the fatwa? The fatwa is a sheikh. He's replacing Allah and his and his Quran, and he make his own command, and the Muslim follow. And this is the Quran, where the Quran says this is a perspective, where they just fabricate. Enter when he reached the sitting place of the sun, he found it sitting in a spring of black, muddy, blazing hot water. You ask them, they say to you, oh, this is from the perspective of Zulqarnain. Where is the word perspective? Even the one is talking is Allah, and it says here he found, not he thought. Wajadaha. Wajada is about confirming a find, not thought. And we are talking about something physical, so it's not like an idea, right?
Yeah, they say it is metaphorical.
It cannot be metaphorical of what? It says he reached the sitting place of the sun. Does it say that? Where is the sitting place of the sun? It's a physical place, right? And if it's about something else, then I do not need to go anywhere to reach the sitting place of the sun. I can be staying in my bed, and the sun will set tomorrow. I do not need to go anywhere, right? That's it. But here is describing a journey. This person, which obviously Alexander the Great, they asked Muhammad, the Jews, they made fun of Muhammad always. They trap him to expose him, to see how stupid he is. So they made him think that they believe that Zulqarnain, which is supposedly Alexander the Great, is a prophet of Allah. So they came to him and they said, tell us about Prophet Zulqarnain. Muhammad, he took the bait, as usual. This is why the Quran 9:61 says Muhammad is an udhun, which means he is an ear. He's an ear. Anything you say to him, he, just tell him a story, he will put it in the Quran. So they are asking you about Zulqarnain, no problem. We gave him established in the earth. Wonderful. He follow away. Wonderful. Until, do you see the word until? So he keep going. Until reach the point. So here the Quran describing that the person, he reached all the way to the end of the world from the east to the end of the world in the west. So Allah starts speaking supposedly about him reaching the west first. So he reached the west, he found where the sun set. Then he changed his direction. He kept going, took another direction, until he found where the sun rises from. Look at carefully. Until when he came to the rising place of the sun. Do you see it? So it's clear that this is not metaphorically, because he found people next to it, in each one of them. The sun set, he found people next to it, right? And the sun rise, he found people next to it. And then he built the dam for Gog and Magog. This is another horrible story in the Quran. Millions of Muslims are leaving Islam because of it. Even Yasser Qadi, he admit that a lot of Muslims leave Islam because of those stories. Like, there's a video about Yasser Qadi. Let us see if I can find it. Trying to fix it, you know. Let us see.
I miss our friend Malik.
Yeah, don't worry, he come back, you know. Yeah, Malik, he is Yasser Qadi refuting Yasser Qadi. Let us see where I can find the video. Yeah, it's funny. Yasser Qadi. Let us see. Gog.
Is this the same guy that was saying like controversial stuff about how the Quran is not
Yeah, there's
perfectly preserved as
there's a
everyone
hole,
says it is?
yeah, there's a hole in the narrative, yeah. Yeah. But there is a video of him it's funny because he contradicts himself. Let us see. I hope the Muslim did not take it down. They made a video, a nice video for him. He himself, he opposed himself. I'm trying to find. I forgot what the name. What is the name of the video? Yeah, I want to show it because it's funny. It's actually hilarious. Man, here we go. I found it. Look at this. Look at this disaster. So here Yasser Qadi tried to explain the stupidity of the Quran, and you will see how he himself is so confused about it.
So if somebody were to say, how can we believe these ahadith when Google Earth has mapped the whole world? We can zoom in and see everything around us, and there is no massive land hidden from mankind. The response is, Wallahu ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allahu a'lam. If we believe in the ahadith, this is what the ahadith tell us. This is what the ahadith tell us. And there's a simple rule that Ibn Taymiyyah mentions. Memorize this rule.
Memorize.
The Quran and Sunnah does not bring the impossible, but it does bring that which astounds the mind.
Astound the mind.
Is it impossible that somewhere underground Allah has thousands of people living? It's not impossible.
It's not
impossible. It's not surprising that our medieval scholars believe this type of stuff. Obviously, dare I say, anybody who knows science and geography and modern civilization, you cannot believe that there is a tribe for 4,000 years trapped behind a wall. I mean, if you believe this, that's your position. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm just being, I find this very difficult to believe. Is it impossible that somewhere underground Allah has thousands of people living? It's not impossible. It's not impossible. They're in some place separated from mankind.
Guys, download this video. It's priceless. So one video he was saying, is it impossible that Allah is hiding? Shut up. Is it impossible that Allah, you know, he hide them somewhere underground? It says behind the wall. Then after a few years, it's impossible. If you believe in this garbage, I will not. The same guy, and he claimed to be a sheikh, a scholar. You know, this is how much, and this is why he made a video. In this video, you see that he's talking why a lot of people leave Islam. This story is one of the major reasons. It's so stupid story. Muhammad, he stole the story from legions, and he put it in his Quran, and now they build a dam made of iron and copper. How a wall will stand until the day of judgment, and this wall is made from iron, not even steel. I mean, this wall will be rusty in less than 50 years maximum. You know, there's an age for iron with weather. So he built, and you know, how stupid even to believe that if we build a wall between us and them, and the wall is between two mountains, that's it. Those people cannot come. They cannot climb the wall. They can go from behind the wall. The earth isn't flat. So because Muhammad, he thinks the earth is a flat, so okay, this is a mountain in the middle of the earth, and go to the edge of it, and now there is a hole between those two mountains. We build a wall, and they cannot go through it no more. And supposedly, according to the story, one day, actually Muhammad, he said that in his time, Gog and Magog, they open a hole in the wall. He made a false prophecy. 1400 years ago, he claimed that already Gog and Magog, they accomplish opening the wall. You see it here. This is authentic. He was so frightened, saying, La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Okay, what happened? We to the Arab of an evil which has drawn near. Today an opening this size open in the wall of Gog and Magog. Muhammad again made a false prophecy, because supposedly the day of judgment started in his time. This is why he was frightened, and nothing happened. And until now we don't see neither Gog, neither Magog. The only one we saw, it was Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and Nancy Pelosi. This is the only terrorist we saw. This is the only Gog and Magog we saw. All right, guys, it's time for me to go. Thank you, JR, for being here. Slim,
Thank you.
thank you, guys,
Thank
for
you.
being here. You are welcome anytime to join us to ask questions, no problem. And I want to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. We are happy for the ex-Muslims who left Islam, and we hope soon more and more they will see the truth, and the truth will set them free. As you see, Muhammad is not, you know, Malik, he was here speaking about the man of God, the man of God. The man of God is a pervert. He's a child molester. He go after his own son wife when she is, no, he is not his son. He is adopted son. Still, he is son. Actually, that make it more ugly, because he earned the trust to enter into a house of a stranger by making himself adopting him, right? So now he have excuse to get in. That's why he's in the house when the husband is not there, because he is supposedly the father of this man. So he adopted the man so he can F his wife. As simple as that. And they say to you, he is the best, he's a trustworthy. The story of Muhammad getting married from Khadija was done by alcohol. Him and his wife Khadija, they drank her father, and they took off his clothes. They made him dress different clothing, and then in the morning he woke up. He said, why I'm wearing this? Khadija, she said, you married me to Muhammad, because Muhammad is from a trashy family, not as the Muslim they say. The man, he went so crazy. He said, I will marry you to this filthy. He took his sword, he wanna go and he kill him. She blackmailed him. She said, do you want the people, the tribe, to know that you were drunk and we made fun of you? She blackmailed her father. Do you want the people to know what happened? So the first step in his life was based on deception and scam. They made the father of Khadija drunk. The first success in Muhammad's life, it was by alcohol. So how Muhammad says later that alcohol is from shaitan? Yeah, because now he can drink alcohol since he drank poison, and anything he eat, he vomit. This is the truth about Muhammad, and we are here always to expose it and share it with you.